So this month is March, but there's something important about March that we celebrate. We celebrate Women's History Month. So basically we learn about women who have made a huge difference in the world. So today we're going to learn about a woman, and her name is Maya Angelou. Has anyone heard about Maya Angelou?
No.
Matthew has. Matthew, you've learned them? Yeah? Good. Well, we're going to learn about her. So we're going to start with a book, and in between the readings, I'm going to ask you a couple questions just to make sure we're paying attention. So friends, are we ready? So it's Little People, Big Dreams, Maya Angelou. Can we describe how she's, like, what is she doing? How does she look? Anyone? Prince?
She looks mad,
She looks upset?
but she's happy.
Maybe she's just,
She looks mad and happy at the same time.
okay.
Nervous.
Okay. What, Abdullah? What, can you describe her? How does she look? What is she wearing? What does
She's nervous.
She looks nervous. Okay, that's a good one.
She gets nervous, like she's about to go to school.
She's about to go to school because she has a cup. Yes.
She looks angry.
Angry. Maybe the eyebrows is making her. Well, we'll learn more about. Okay, we ready? Okay. Okay. Margaret was born in the city of St. Louis. Her brother called her Maya. When Maya was 4, she and her brother were sent to live with their grandmother in Stamps, Arkansas. Growing up in the South, Maya was treated unfairly because of the color of her skin and because she was a girl. The world outside was very cruel. How would you have felt if this happened to you? Can we? Yes.
Anxious.
Say that again?
Anxious.
Nauseous? Like nervous? Feeling like uncertain what's going on around you? Yes.
Mad, angry, and sad.
Why? Why would you feel this way?
Because they're disrespecting me.
Because the way you look, not getting to know who you are. Anyone else?
And you should be fair to the way you are because we're people.
That's
We
right.
have to be kind to each other.
That's right. Elsie?
It's disrespectful for women and for people to act to her. It's disrespectful.
Yes.
They have to treat everybody the same they want to be treated.
That's right. I agree, Elsie. Anyone else has anything? Okay. I agree with everyone. We should all be treated fairly and not be treated disrespectfully. Because how does that make us feel? That makes us feel not good inside. Okay? Yes. You treat others how you would like to be treated yourself. Home was hard. Home was hard too. When Maya was 8, her boyfriend hurt her. Maya was so upset, she stopped talking. So not only was she was going through unfairness from the outside world, when at her home, she wasn't having the best kind of environment. She wasn't in a good place. So that made things even worse, right? She stopped talking. A friend of her grandmother's named Mrs. Flowers noticed that Maya was afraid to use her voice. Mrs. Flowers showed Maya all kinds of wonderful books and how the words come alive when you read them out loud. So things changed. So we see a person trying to help Maya speak up. Through what? Through books, through reading. Maya found her voice again in the stories and poems of great writers. She loved words so much, she read every book in the library. So she was reading a lot more. This is her right here. Even though Maya was a great student, she was told that she couldn't get a good job because of the color of her skin. But she had pride and hope. She thought, there's nothing I can't be. And she was right. She was a cook, a streetcar conductor, she was a dancer, a singer, and an actress. She had lots of jobs. Yes, Matthew?
What is an actress?
So an actress is someone who takes in a role of someone else. So she pretends for a living. She traveled the world and learned to speak a lot of languages. What do we see on, can we describe what's happening? Like, this is Maya.
It looks like she's asking for directions.
Directions. Yeah. I see lots of spices. At home in America, she worked to help all people to get treated equally. So this is she's in a protest. Do we know what it's a yes, Abdullah? Do you know what that is? Yes? Yes?
Protest means when you protest to things that are not fair for you, or something that you want something to change.
Great. Great. Elsie?
During the coronavirus started, everyone was making a protest, everywhere, and they kept saying, "Save our Earth! No more trash around us."
It wasn't until Maya was all grown up that she decided that she wanted to be a writer. So she began writing a book about her life. She told the story of a little girl who struggled through hard times but didn't give up. People all around the world were moved by her powerful story and her beautiful words. Maya became a famous writer, teacher, and a speaker, inspiring everyone with her belief that you can be anything you want to be. On the day Bill Clinton became president, Maya read a poem. She had once been a little girl who was afraid to use her voice. Now she was speaking to the entire country about her favorite thing, hope. And these are
Is that in Washington, D.C.?
Washington, D.C. Has anyone been to Washington, D.C., Abdullah? Do you have a question? Yes, what's your question?
Is that Maya right there?
That's right. Good observation. Elsie?
I saw on PBS Kids on Christmas Day, and that every show on PBS Kids went to the White House.
That's right. Yes, Leah?
I used to live at Washington, D.C.
You did? You used to watch how long ago when you were way younger?
In 2014.
Maya is one of the most memorable voices in American culture. Born Margaret Annie Johnson in St. Louis, Missouri, she spent much of her childhood in a small town in the South. There, she faced a lot of unfairness because of the color of her skin. When she was 8, she was hurt by her boyfriend's mother's boyfriend, and she stopped speaking for 5 years. In that time, she grew up to love books and found power and strength in words. Maya overcame her childhood struggles and went on to lead a marvelous life. She became a dancer, singer, actress, writer, director, journalist, playwright, producer, teacher, and an activist for civil rights. She performed in nightclubs and began calling herself Maya Angelou. She also became a mother and a grandmother. And in 1969, Maya turned the memories from her childhood into a book called I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. The book became famous and sold millions of copies around the world. Maya wrote many books, won many awards, and read her poems at the White House and at the United Nations. People everywhere continue to be inspired by her incredible life, her beautiful words, and her powerful and hopeful voice. So I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna show you pictures of Maya when she was a child, when she was a dancer, when she was writing, and when she was a little older. You know, when she was already a writer. So this is Maya. So 1937. You guys were born 2000. 14. Ooh. I want to ask you a couple questions. I want to know, what did you learn about Maya Angelou? Anything Scarlett?
That she was treated unfair.
Yes, she was treated unfairly. Yes.
I like the how she never gave up with the people. So her who can't do it because
That's right. That's why she didn't give up, even she was treated unfairly. She was a girl, and she was black. That is Maya. We're gonna, yes, Prince?
She was I liked how she was stepping up for herself and not being afraid.
Yeah.
So that's how people have to stand up for themselves. They have to be brave and kind to others. So, and you have to be the same kind as the other person wants them to be. So then they can be kind to you.
Yes. It's good qualities that we need in the world. We should all be kind to each other and we should all be brave. Joshua? Yes? She's an awesome writer. That's right, a famous writer. So everyone in the world knows who Maya Angelou is. But Maya Angelou, when you guys get older, there are lots of books that you could read about her. They're more for older, older people. Yeah, because the topics are a little strong. Yes, Matthew?
How are you? Maya Angelos wasn't talking, so the
grandmother's friend.
yeah, she gave her books to read so she could talk.
Yes, and that helped. That helped a lot. It helped her. It gave her confidence to speak up. Because anything else, Prince?
Is she alive?
Unfortunately, no. She was at the White House when Bill Clinton became president, and she recited a poem that she wrote. Remember, you guys did poetry for over a month, so they should be familiar.
A rock, a river, a tree, hosts to species long since departed, marked the mastodon, the dinosaur, who left dry tokens of their sojourn here on our planet flora. Any broad alarm of their hastening doom is lost in the gloom of dust and ages. I call you to my riverside, if you will study war no more. Come, clad in peace, and I will sing the songs the Creator gave to me when I and the tree and the rock were one. Before cynicism was a bloody sear across your brow, and when you yet knew, you still knew nothing. The river sang and sings on. There is a true yearning to respond to the singing river.
I'm gonna ask you, what did you learn about Maya Angelou? This is my example. I drew her reading a book, and I wrote reading helped Maya Angelou overcome her fears. We learned some facts about her. We learned what she did. We learned what she became. We learned things that she achieved.
I learned about Maya Angelou that she became the amazing writer and amazing write books.
Okay. So what do you want to write? I learned that Maya Angelou. Can you
Wrote books?
wrote books? And then don't forget to create a Maya Angelou
Writing a book?
writing a book or reading a book. whichever you